Hello and welcome to the Villa Law podcast, the first of hopefully many. I say podcast, it's more of a drunken debate which we'll try and get to every couple of weeks. On the pod today is me, Sam Gamble, Ronnie Davenport, Kevin Prub, Liam Bishop and Stuart Gamble, aka Barry the Bastard. Get a listen and let us know what you think. Cheers. What's first on the agenda? Con and Gaffer.
Introduce ourselves, innit?
Should we introduce ourselves? Should we do that? What's who we got here? Kevin Prub. Say hello, Kev.
Hello, Kev.
Mr. Ronnie Davenport.
Hello.
Liam Bishop the Meat. Morning. Barry the Bastard. This is Baz's house, by the way, and he's done a lovely spread for everybody.
I would like to say it's a bungalow, not an house.
Live from the bungalow.
No stairs in my house, pal.
First thing first, then what we're going to talk about.
Start the season. How we got on?
What about Newcastle? Should we tell them all about Newcastle?
Guess not.
The less said about Newcastle, the fucking
Well, I
better.
didn't go, lads.
Yeah, my input for
I just seen
Newcastle
the
is...
photo evidence, which I won't go into.
So basically, there's a video of me puking me fucking ring up. It was my 40th birthday, wasn't it?
When we get famous, we're on the internet, we'll put the video on.
Everyone will be able to see your balls wide.
And if we do get big, that video's going live.
Already on the hairline, yeah? We're going to take fucking longer.
We might have been to Turkey to record.
He made it clear as soon as he come
We
in and
have,
took
haven't
over
we?
Gerrard,
We
and
have.
Gerrard never had it, he was wanting to get the fans on side.
Well,
and
mate,
he's always talking about the
He
fans
talks
first.
about the fans all the time. I mean, it's the first manager I've known. Even Dean Smith never did that.
But
Well,
I think all the
I mean,
managers just spoke about the fans, but I think our chairman, when he had that meeting with Unai, he's obviously got the fans. And I honestly believe
Where's
that.
Christian Perslow gone?
I honestly believe that.
Fuck knows. He fell on his own fucking sword, didn't he, for the Gerrard debacle because he should never got him.
So, yeah.
He's
That's
what
unfortunate,
lasted his
actually.
Definitely, because he went all out for Gerrard. He must have done.
He did massively well for us, though, didn't he?
To be fair,
No, he did, didn't he? Personally, but Gerrard didn't. Gerrard didn't.
I think it was
Isn't he the worst manager ever in
He
history?
took as far as he could.
Yeah, the Dean Smith thing, he took it.
the thing with Perslow is he'd done the same as Smith and he'd done the same as Bruce, to be fair. It was all good at that stage in our development.
Yeah, definitely.
Bruce was
It's a
good
process.
Bruce was good to solidify us in the Championship. Smith was there to bring us up.
And if you think about this, when Gerrard got appointed, who else would you have appointed at that time? Who else was that?
To be
We
fair,
talked about Brendan Rodgers, didn't we, at the time? And I think he'd have come from Leicester. Fucking get
Gerrard was Perslow's man, though, at the end of the day, wasn't he?
Yeah. He was.
It was just a gamble, wasn't it? That never paid off.
And that's the thing with Gerrard, he was inconsistent, but towards the end, losing a couple in a row, now Unai's got the fans under him.
He's got credit in the bank.
So if he goes and loses, we're a lot more likely to stick with him. And
The thing is, what done for Gerrard, for me, was when, we played Chelsea at
There was
home.
no style of play.
No, but the
The
only tactical
players didn't know what they was doing.
the only tactical difference used to have was playing McGinn one side of the midfield, or the other side. That was it, wasn't it?
he didn't have the players. To say at the end of every game, I got into him at half time, or I had words with the defence, players ain't going to react to that.
What did it for me was when we played Chelsea at home, and he come out and he said, "Oh, teams like this should be whopping the floor." You can't say that.
And the Mings
bollocks,
thing,
that is.
taking the captaincy off Mings.
That was a fuck up as
That
well.
was a
And
big
also,
thing.
even that Bournemouth game, we was at that Bournemouth game. And that
Yeah, but
Bournemouth
was it a fuck up looking at it now?
Well, I read a story
I'd say
about
so.
Gerrard.
Yeah,
You'd still say it was a fuck up?
definitely.
Everyone will have a
Yeah, but how? If you look
many-
at it now, would you still have Mings as captain or John McGinn?
Yeah.
100%.
You still have Mings now?
Yeah,
do you?
yeah.
I wouldn't, you say?
No.
I wouldn't have Mings.
Don't
No,
get me wrong.
I love him. I love him.
He's the most voiced.
Yeah, and you see
Player
it.
you've got.
He's the one of the best leaders.
He went through a
in
bit
this
of a
whole
bad
squad. He
patch.
is.
They all went through a bad patch under Gerrard.
Yeah,
I
but
was
all of
saying
them.
to use at the pub, Bernard.
Yeah.
He'd still be more captain.
With
Definitely.
Gerrard, though, it was the naivety
I
of
remember
a young
you saying
manager.
that.
Come in,
It's not
I've got to
about
go
him
and
as
put
a
my
player.
stamp on something. What can I do? I'll take the captaincy off me.
Well, I read an interview with Gerrard. He was saying that when he was at Liverpool, Sammy Hipper was captain. And he was saying that Sammy Hipper, they took the captaincy off Sammy Hipper and gave it to Steven Gerrard. And Sammy Hipper was really good about it. And I think what he tried to do with Mings was he tried to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Tried to say, like,
It was either that or it
get
was a
something
Mourinho.
more out of him.
It was either that or it was a Mourinho situation when Mourinho goes into a club, tells the best player, you're not playing or you're not the captain because he wants to put his own stamp on
Yeah, of
things.
course, yeah.
Prove
I'm the
he's
gaffer.
man.
I'm the fucking gaffer, not you.
Backfired. And I don't think the players liked him.
And the way
not at all.
the reason
Not
why
at
it
all.
backfired was that even though we all know Mings is susceptible to a mistake, or he definitely was there, he had the fans on
Of
side.
course he did.
He'll put his life on the line.
And I'm really happy for Mings and for John McGinn that they're still at the club now because they was in the fucking
Well, a
level
lot of
that
them
got
players,
promoted in the
these
first place.
players, if you look at
That
it.
way, yeah.
A lot comes that. Cash.
So what about the first game of the season at Newcastle? No, I think the Newcastle game was a bit of an anomaly. It was
It could have gone
fucking
over
game,
wide.
really.
3-1, I still thought we was in it. We were going to get a draw.
The Mings, the three, as soon as it turned 3-1, that was game over then because Mings had gone off just before. 2-1, we were still in it. The third one and the injury, it was the Mings leaving the pitch was the biggest thing. It could have gone 4-1, but if Mings was still on the pitch,
probably the worst first away game you could have had in.
Definitely, yeah. I think you're right about the Mings thing. I think as soon as Mings
look
went
at
off.
it now, though.
Well,
funny how I knew when we lost 5-1, I thought we're going to be all right. We're going to bounce back from this straight away. But any other manager, I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd
That's
have
what we said about credit in the bank.
Here we go. But I just knew.
Well, the Liverpool game, we was at the Liverpool game as well, and I was really disappointed after the game. But when I look back now, Liverpool were the form side towards the back end of last season.
And they can do that to anyone.
And I think that comes second this year.
Lose 3-1, can't they? 3-0.
I think that was a one-off. They was playing really well, and we didn't turn up.
And for me, they look a better side than they did last year, and they come fifth last year.
A lot of the things that pissed me off at that Liverpool game as well, a lot of the fans going absolutely nuts. This is fucking shit. This is. Hang on a minute, have a word. Anyone that can happen to anyone.
Compared to what we've been watching for the last 13 fucking years.
He's still trying to implement his style.
I mean,
He's got new players to
implement
implement
top
into it.
six. So, someone beat someone 4-0, 5-1. It happens in the top six because they all play attacking football and leave the back open. They do. That's what happens.
Emery got his tactics wrong against Liverpool. He tried to play it from the back. Can't do that against a team like
Not
Liverpool.
at all.
No.
They press too high.
They beat us in every
We have
tournament.
had a plan.
They've got Klopp as a manager. Well, he'll have watched Emery. He'll have seen Emery plays, and he just
He'd have watched us more times than Emery.
Klopp was fucking delighted after that. Absolutely delighted because we are a good side now. I think as well. We was on about this when we were on the way to Liverpool because we thought we'd get a result there. We as Villa fans need to change our perception. You're farting, you dirty bastard. Did you hear that? Did you get that on there? We as Villa fans need to change our perception of our football club. Because we're a good side now. We are a top 7 side.
Well, my old man, he said this is the best Villa team. Even he said, in his words, it's better than Martin O'Neill's. Because you can see what he's doing. You can see what he's doing.
I don't think it's as good as Martin O'Neill's yet. I think
I think 2 or 3 players.
I think they'll look through the better manager than Martin O'Neill.
I do, honestly. 2 or 3 players.
I enjoy watching
07, 08 and 09 when we come sick 3 years in a row. 07, we was battling, I think it was Everton and Tottenham at the time. It might have been even Tottenham and Man City.
The top teams weren't as good then as they are now.
But the third year, that team was together for 3 years in 09 and we still come sixth. And it was a really balanced side. We had old heads, we had dirty defenders like Collins and Dunn and stuff like that. You had your balance in your midfield.
Malberg.
He built sort of 2 sides, especially the back 4. He built two.
That midfield as well, Barry, Milner, Downey.
When he pulled Milner into midfield, made us a lot
Ryan's
better
point there
side.
about the teams are there's a lot more competitiveness in the Premier League now. Man City were only just coming up then, but now you got your Brightons, your Newcastles that weren't there then as well.
They are a good side to watch. I prefer watching this side, Unai Emery's side, than the Martin O'Neill side.
I do.
When we're
more
good,
entertaining.
when we're good, I
It's
do.
going to be 5-4, 4-1, 3.
You just never know what you're going to get.
Mate, when we're good, we're not a world beaters.
I think so as well.
The addition of Moussa Diarra.
I think the biggest difference is O'Neill got us as far as he did there with the backing that he could get.
He's Meg up with a player.
You want to say hello, Meg?
But Unai Emery now, this is just the start of the journey, isn't it? So 7, it's just like it's probably first phase of his programme, isn't it?
So what about the signings you made in the summer?
Well, Diarra.
You've got to be happy with the signings you brought in.
I think Torres has struggled.
I think Torres has struggled, but
I think he will come good.
Dude,
with the ball at his
need
feet,
time.
carrying out defence, he's frightening. He's one of the best in the league. He's not used to the speed.
He got rolled at the Burnley game for that goal. And the Hibs game.
Spanish game's a lot more.
Take away the top 3 in Spain, both Madrid to Barcelona. Everyone else, they ain't going to press the way that the top 16, 12 or 16 do.
Do you reckon?
No,
Yeah.
he will.
I think we miss Moreno.
We missed Moreno. He's back in Moreno.
Dini's been brilliant.
I think
Moreno.
Dino's been brilliant at what he's always done, but Moreno changes the way we attack.
I think so as well.
I'm disappointed.
He's surprisingly fast.
Yeah.
1 minute he's with their right back, the next minute he's past them.
Yeah.
And he's in 30 now.
I'm disappointed with Taylor. It's not because of the way he plays.
Is he
His
29,
comments.
30?
Yeah, that was
moaning already about
absolutely
not getting enough game time.
That was a bit of a fucking kick in the
We
teeth.
signed you on a free from a team that's in the Championship. We saved you from a team that's in the Championship. You've come here. We're in 2 domestic cups. We're in Europe as well.
Yeah.
And you're already moaning about not getting off game time.
Do you think if you're talking about new signings, though, as well, you've got to talk about Diego Carlos because he wasn't there all last season, and I think, to be honest, in my opinion, he's going to be better than Pau Torres.
He's a new signing.
He's a beast.
He's an absolute
I think he's better than Pau Torres.
He's anyone heard about his injuries? Yeah.
I don't know. I know Moreno's back.
Moreno's back. A strain or something.
We need Ramsey back. Yeah, Ramsey.
Ramsey's a massive miss.
One there as well.
So you're getting the Peroni's out.
One there as well.
Diaby.
Ramsey drives team forward, doesn't he?
I think that left-hand side last season with Moreno and Ramsey on that left-hand side was as good as anything in the Premier League.
He's back on the grass. He's still going to be a few weeks.
So for me, the signings, it's been a good transfer window. I'm a bit pissed off about Archie going though.
Yeah, but did you hear what Emery said in his interview yesterday?
He did say about bringing him back.
Yeah.
He didn't mention him. He mentioned the players that had gone and getting them back, didn't they?
Did he?
That's a safety net in case they
clause. He basically said there's a reason why we've done it. We had to kind of get them out.
They've obviously got a plan for the young players.
On your FFP, if you're selling homegrown players, it's pure profit.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's very clever way of doing things. Because the buyback clause for Archer, if he goes and scores 10, 15 goals a season, it's probably worth 40 million quid in England. But we've obviously got something in there. We could probably buy him back for 10.
I think he'll score over 10 goals a season for Sheffield United.
I think there's a good chance that Archer could get into double figures this year. Up front for Sheffield United. And Ramsey, I can see him being a rotational player.
I don't think there's a chance of Ramsey coming back, but I think Archie. I thought Archie was a better finisher.
No, he is more natural.
I think so.
He's more
Watkins, you can see, relies massively on confidence, and he has to work. He does a lot of work off the ball, and he brings.
But don't you think that's why Emery's bought more attacking players? Because he knows he's not going to score. I mean, how many centre forwards in the Premier League scored 20 and more?
Yeah.
Well,
3, 4, 5. There isn't an out-and-out striker anymore. It's about the front three, isn't it? It's about the front three. Firmino for 3 years, 2 or 3 years at Liverpool. He scored about 10 every season, didn't he, Firmino? But he was picked every week because he dragged players out of the game. And Watkins, with his work rate, drags players out of the game.
Yeah.
And we've got other players coming in at pace.
If he's on it,
you can't look at Watkins now as an out-and-out striker, I don't think, because he's not a natural out-and-out striker.
I think you'll see us going for a striker.
No, he's not, because his finishing is not. It's not up there where it should be.
Talking of new signings, what do you think of Tillman's comments the other day?
Disgusting.
Yeah, but if that's, do you think a little bit's been lost in translation?
I think it's a good thing.
I think it's a little bit of a good thing.
I've missed it.
So he went away to play for Belgium. He did an interview with the press. I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of it. Basically saying he's not happy with the playing time, but
we played 4 games. He's already been into the manager's office space.
You wouldn't be, but you just don't say.
But there's 2 ways of looking at it. You could look at it and think to yourself, well, he's got the passion. He's got the passion to play. He wants to play every fucking game. But you could also look at it and say, well, no, you've only just come. You bought your time.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a big player for
us. We haven't started in 2 domestic cups yet. We haven't started in Europe yet. He's got to keep his mouth shut until he's got that chance.
Yeah. That's just respect for the manager. Respect for the manager and his players.
If he starts rocking the boat, we'll just bring him off.
Because it was on international duty, you don't know.
He'll pull him into line.
The only basis for me in that midfield at the moment is Douglas Luiz. I think Kamara can be used.
Well, Kamara was shit at Liverpool, but Douglas Luiz was the only player he just put a shift in.
I think sometimes Kamara can look Rolls Royce, sometimes he look really lightweight.
Douglas Luiz has improved so much in the last 2 years. I remember watching him when he first on. He was fucking
He's a different player.
He kept giving the ball away in bad areas.
You think he had something though?
The
way he brought the ball down.
Well, the players he was playing with as well when we first signed.
When he first signed, we played Bournemouth at home on the first game of the season. He scored a free kick, and I thought he's going to be immense.
Don't you think though? He's always been held back. He's always been played as a holding player to literally stay back.
I think there's more to him than being a holding player.
But Douglas Luiz now, he gets a ball and he makes a little run forward and he goes forward.
Yeah.
And before at the Villa, before Emery, he was always just sat. That's not his role.
Yeah, he's got the ability now to control the game. He didn't when he
He'll drop his shoulder, take a little player on, make a great pass.
He's an umbrella from the box to box.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, he does a great job at 6. But
another Smith signing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you think he's restricted by playing in defensive midfield? Because I think he could. He could do more of a job going forward.
I think he do that. John McGinn.
I think that's why he plays the 2 of them.
John McGinn.
Because Kamara's more at the holding.
So we probably do free holding player.
He's not as defensive as he was like last year or 18 months ago.
Because we haven't got another Kamara, have we? To sit.
So if you could block,
he does.
If you could have, Kamara's fucking. He is a good footballer, but he does. I just love him. He does blow hot and cold.
Yeah, he does at the minute. He does.
But when he's hot, mate, he's on fire.
But I think it's because he's a baby.
He's one of them players you don't really notice.
Yeah. No, but he does.
You do when he's not in the side.
I watch him. I do. I watch him all the time.
A lot of things with Kamara that's negative that stick in my mind is, to be fair, could be down to either Olsen or Martinez.
Yeah.
You know, the ball to the number 6 and he has to play it to the left or right. But he's fouled there a couple of times.
No, he has. Yeah,
I think that was the biggest trick miss this season. Not buying another keeper because Olsen is dire.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
it surprises me though. But Emery's always stood on for Olsen. He's never come out and said, you know, we need a. He's always sort of kept fighting.
Maybe he thinks he know one better.
Maybe.
Well, he's got to think that because otherwise we'd have got him snapped.
And also,
he's got to think that, and also there's not many keepers who are going to stand there and go, "I'll go second fiddle to Martinez."
He's looked slightly better in the last couple of games that he's played when Martinez was out, but that's because he probably just a run of games. He's bad. Don't get me wrong.
It's more his distribution at his feet and that.
Yeah, he's
a big mistake.
When you watch them, they look shaky. The defence do when he's playing. They look like they're waiting for something mental to happen. Do you know what I mean?
I think in that back line, you need Martinez and Mings. Obviously, Mings is gone now.
Mings is such a massive
Who
mission.
would you have there now? Who would you have? Look, everyone fits. All the centre halves.
I do. You know what I do? I do what he's doing. The free.
Your best 11 for a cup final.
Konza, Carlos.
It was a cup final. Who would you have?
If I was in a 3, I'd have.
And we've
I
got
think
the players we've got
Konza, Carlos in the middle, and Torres. He's probably the best we've got. If we're in a 4, I'd probably even debate now that it'd probably be Diego Carlos left, Konza right.
That'd be my 2.
So Europe, what we saying about Europe? Anybody going, by the way? Just me, yeah.
Are you going?
Yeah, I bought something to Amsterdam.
Oh, well, yeah.
Are you getting there, like canoe or?
No, we're gonna fucking fly it. I've got a flight.
Leaving on Tuesday morning.
Prices from to Amsterdam, Birmingham, ridiculous.
Because we're flying.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 20 miles outside of Amsterdam.
2 days later, it'll be £100.
Honestly, it's about as soon as you get to Calais, it is about an 8-hour drive.
We've got to fly from
It's not as far as what you think. You can get to Amsterdam in 12 hours.
Do we think we're actually going to do any good in Europe?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Do you really?
I think we'll win every good game. I think we'll win every good game.
Raffens in it.
Who are the other top sides in it? You got
Fiorentina.
Is it?
You got the sides coming from the Europa League as well.
When did I drop into
Frankfurt?
Yeah.
Well, after the group starts,
any Rangers or Celtic be popping down?
They could do because after the group starts,
Rangers are out, aren't they? Rangers got knocked out of the Champions League.
Yeah, but they're going to Europa League now.
Can you keep filtering down?
Not keep getting relegated.
So what happens is you get
over 3 months.
In the Toto Cup.
In 3 months, you've been relegated.
If you come third in the league, if you come third in the group in Europe, you drop down into the Conference League.
So when did I come in after our group stage?
So it's after the group stage.
How wrong is that though?
It is.
A team that loses,
you lose.
Any
You never
clubs
used
that
to
are
have that
finishing
in
first.
like in the olden days when it was European Cup, Cup Winners' Cup, and the UEFA Cup. You never used to have that. If you was out, you was out.
Yeah,
it's a league format.
I know it's cup football on the day, but any team
you can lose 3 or 4 games, and then
you
can lose 3 or 4 games and then still win a European trophy.
So the group stage, we've got.
I said I got to the quarterfinals, didn't I? Last year.
You could then.
The
semis, wasn't it?
Conference, the
semis.
It's a joke, really. You could be in the Champions League, lose all of your games. What's that? 6 in the group. Lose 6 games and win a European trophy.
Yeah, no, because if you lost 6 games, you'd be bottom.
But if you're in a
you'll be straight to Europa then.
No, only third place.
In the group games, I can't see us dropping any points. The away game against Alkmaar is going to be the toughie of the group, I think.
So we're going to
if you
come top of the group, there's a second round where the teams from the Europa League drop down and they play the teams at second in the group stage.
Yeah.
So if you get top of the group, you miss that stage.
Yeah. I think we'll win it.
With extra games.
Do you really?
I really think we'll win it.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I've got confidence in the manager, to be honest.
I think we're the best team in it now. I think we've got the best manager for it.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's the manager.
Just the experience.
What did he say in that interview? How many finals has he been? Was it 9?
He's been to 5 finals.
He's been in 16 years in a row. He's got to 7 finals. No, 7 semi-finals, 5 finals and 4.
If you could pick a manager to win
a cup,
Conference League,
any cup,
it'd be European trophy.
More so Europe,
And also, I think as well, outside of the top, obviously you've got Klopp and Guardiola, haven't you? Outside of them,
he's the best.
He's up there, isn't he?
No, definitely.
No, you got Ten Hag. I'd take Emery over Ten Hag, wouldn't you?
Arteta, you've got to put up there as well.
I think more than anything, though.
I'd say Arteta hasn't proved anything.
But no.
Yeah, hasn't it?
Yeah, not really, no.
With Emery, though, cup football, any game's different. I think that more than anything, he's got the experience of rotating Thursday to Sunday, Thursday to Sunday.
My prediction is 7th in the league, Europa Conference League win. I don't think we'll give any final domestic cups because he's looking at the league. He said yes in the video league, the league's massive.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
and then he also says the European.
But so if you win the Conference League, you go straight to the Europa League, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Do you think we're an outside bet for top 4?
No, not at all. Not this season.
No.
I think the thing is, if we get quite far in that Conference League and thought towards the back end of the season, you might start resting players.
But if you look at
and concentrating on the Conference League,
the proof's in the pudding. If you look at when Emery took over, where is it, second or third?
In results
over the amount of games since Emery's took over in the Premier League. If the Premier League went from then till now,
playing on Thursday,
or a couple of weeks ago,
this is the problem.
It
is a problem. But we've got cover in every position.
The only team that finished above us last year that I can see potentially finishing
it was
below us this year is Newcastle. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
And I think Chelsea and Tottenham will be stronger as well.
I don't think Chelsea will.
Chelsea will get better as the year goes on.
I guarantee you now, in a million fucking years, Chelsea will not finish above us this season. They are really bad.
I think Spurs will beat her. I don't think Postecoglou is good enough.
I think he
will come to fruition.
Yeah, I think it's a match made in heaven. Him and Tottenham. It's not going to be this season. But I think in the next couple of years,
eventually.
Son's on fire though, isn't he? As well,
in the next couple of years, he's got it sorted out. He's a really good manager. He's I think he is. I think he'll prove us wrong.
They're already at the League Cup, so they've only really got the league and the FA Cup to focus on.
Have you seen the League Cup draw? There's some good teams going out of the cup.
I know, yeah.
If there's a year. I know I just said we'll go out early, but if there's a year we could potentially go far in it.
Let's talk about the League Cup. We've got Everton at home. It's a winnable game. You keep getting draws at home against lower league sides.
It's funny, isn't it? We're always quite confident with the League
Cup.
Every season, we're always quite confident.
Everton home is generally our banker, isn't it? League Cup, one game on the night. I'd say we'd go for Everton.
I've had us to win the FA Cup.
Have you really?
I've had a accumulator.
What you had?
Man City to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
Man United to win the League Cup.
Yeah.
Villa to win the FA Cup.
Fancy Real Madrid for the Champions League, just with Bellingham thing, I think.
So
Real Madrid to win the
Champions
League
Cup, you've got
I love watching him.
Man U Palace, that's a Premier League team out. You've got Chelsea Brighton, that's a Premier League team. Brentford Arsenal, that's a Premier League team.
Newcastle playing Man City in the next round.
Yeah, Newcastle Man City, that's a Premier League team out. And I mean, some of the mediocre teams are playing each other.
So I don't think he's the sort of player. Remember, saying that Stevenage, we played almost the first string team. I don't think he's the type of manager to rest players even. Not the spine of the squad anyway.
A lot of the potential banana skins have got each other as well. You got Blackburn, Cardiff.
The thing is, we've been that shit in cup competitions over the last few years. You know, when's it going to end? Surely we've got. I mean, we know we got the League Cup final against Man City, but even that was sort of. We had a lucky run. We played every game at home, didn't we?
Yeah.
You had the Stevenage debacle last season. That was a fucking joke, Stevenage.
Yeah. I can see us getting into at least the last days of the league.
I'd put everything into the Conference League.
Well, this is what I'm saying. But do you not think with the size of the squad?
No. I don't think the league really matters if you win the Conference.
We've had a couple of injuries already. If we get
a lot to bank the way.
If we get injuries to serious players towards the back end of the season, we're going to really struggle playing Thursdays and Sundays.
I think you'll see a lot more signings coming in January.
Do you reckon?
I think you'll get 3 good players coming in January.
I think you'll get a couple of loans in January.
I think we've got the money, so I think Emery's brought the players in and thought, let's see what this group can do.
Yeah.
And then we'll consolidate and we'll go again in January. See what I need in January. Yeah.
Why hasn't anyone come in for that Evan Ferguson? What are Man United scouts doing? Why haven't they come in for him in the summer?
If you're buying a player off Brighton, you're looking at fucking 60 to 100 mil now.
If Man United came in for Evan Ferguson, they need a number 9, don't they? They're still not Hoyland, but they need a big... He could be their number 9 for the next 10 years. Why haven't they come in just... If they offered 50 million, Brighton would probably take that.
I think the fact the likes of Man U have paid, how much, 65 for that Hoyland?
Yeah.
Are you nuts?
Okay, so let's change that. Let's say 80 million, which they could possibly pay. He could be their number 9 for the next 10 years, and he's a fantastic footballer, isn't he? He's the closest thing I've seen to Harry Kane. Mm-hmm. So talking about the League Cup, do you actually think we've got a chance of winning it?
I think that's our biggest chance by the Conference League of winning anything.
But if you could, so would you take 7th in a trophy or top 4 no trophy?
Top 4 no trophy.
Would you?
Yeah.
We just want to see us
trophy.
No.
7th in a trophy.
I think for the stage of where we are in the journey, we need a trophy.
I think so as well. 7th in a trophy would be.
We won a trophy this year. I'd settle for top 10.
4th's not in your history, is it? It's not going to be your trophy cabinet. No. If you win the Conference League in Europa League, it doesn't matter where you come in the fucking league, does it?
No.
Trophy all day.
You reckon?
Yeah. If we consistently get in a trophy every, I don't know, 3 years or something like that, that's the time when
we
we're having
winning
Champions League.
Remember when we was kids, we were brought up on, we were winning League Cups and we was playing in Europe every fucking year. And I was talking to Marlo the other day. That's more Nipper, by the way. He's never seen anything like that. No. Just seeing us in the top, in the top 10 in the Premier League.
Never have had.
Well, yeah, he's buzzing about that. Well, no, we used to see us playing Europe every single fucking year.
27 years.
Winning cups.
Well, it was. If you look back in our history, from 2000 to 2010, we was in semi-final 2000, weren't we? The final FA Cup.
Yeah.
But there was a decade, the only decade that we weren't in a final. It must have been from 2001 to 2010.
Yeah, 2010 was Man U, wasn't it?
That's it, yeah. The League Cup final.
There's a decade where we wasn't in a final for the first time ever in our history.
So can we get the upcoming fixtures on that iPad now? So who have we got coming up? Palace Saturday. The Palace Saturday. Then you've got
Palace at home's normally a banker.
Yeah, I know, but like they're doing all right, and they've got some great players.
That's just the negative.
Yeah, they've got some good players.
No.
Just a bit nervous because we haven't played for a while.
They've got a couple of players, Eze and yeah, they've got some Zaha's left.
They've got some silky players.
So what we got coming up?
We got Palace.
Palace at home.
Then we got Chelsea away, which I think we can win.
I'm not scared of them. And I don't think the players are either. Didn't we do them last time? We did, didn't we?
Chelsea.
Yeah.
They beat 2-0.
Yeah. That Villa Park? Or?
No, that Chelsea.
Yeah,
we've done well against Brighton over the last
Chelsea
couple of years.
that season was the best away day of the fucking season.
This is minus
Everton and Chelsea was the best.
This is minus Europa League.
Yeah.
We've got Brighton then Wolves.
We're at Tottenham.
I think all them are winnable. We was on Villa TV for Tottenham.
No, I remember seeing your faces.
I think they're all winnable then Premier League games.
West Ham.
It all depends on the Thursday night, doesn't it?
Luton. Got a decent run here where we got West Ham.
So let me ask you all a question.
Forest.
Can you see Luton get
That's when you put
it at all?
If you ain't got Diarby, that's when you put him in.
You know?
No. I think Luton at home, once they get up and running, I think they'll be teams normally 12th and below. I think Luton will pick up points at home. I think they'll be hard.
Against the team in and around them.
Yeah, they'll be physical. They'll be hard to beat.
What are your predictions for the bottom three? Mine are Wolves, Everton, and Luton.
I think Wolves will struggle.
I don't think Everton have got any strength in any part of the squad.
Yeah, I work with a kid who's an Everton fan. I might Andy.
I'm in agreement.
And he goes and watches them and he said they are fucking shit.
Totally agree with you.
They've got nothing.
I'd like Wolves to get down.
They're terrible.
I think all three teams that come up are going to get down.
Yeah, it could be one of them seasons. I just can't see Luton.
I can see Luton, Everton, and Burnley. The thing with Company is they're a new side that's just come up. He's going to have the tactics that he's took over to, where was he managing, Belgium or Holland or somewhere like that. He's learnt off Pep, obviously, since he was there. He's going to be one of those managers at the bottom of the table where I've got more way of playing and I won't ever change it.
Yeah.
And if he's losing 2-0, he still won't change it.
A bit like Gerrard.
Yeah, he still won't, and he'll be too stubborn.
I can't see past Luton and Sheffield United.
Yeah, but that's what
Sheffield United's been
when you're down there, you need to win ugly. Sometimes I don't think Company's got that in him.
Burnley, I think they were only a bit.
It's a good point.
So we went to Burnley there.
We went to Burnley the other day.
I bet you Wolves escaped.
That was awful. Burnley was awful.
Everton's takeover. These people are taking over 777. I've heard that they own a few football clubs.
Isn't there like 72 investors?
Every club has had protests against them.
Happy with it? Every single fucking club.
They own a club in Australia.
Who's it? An Everton takeover?
Yeah, 777. Capitalist company from America.
The thing with Burnley as well is the way that he's bought in youth and like project players that he can work with and develop over time. You ain't got that time.
They might have got promoted a year too soon then.
Yeah.
They might have got promoted a year too soon.
I think you're right about the stubbornness of it. I don't think they're going to win dirty.
No.
They're trying to play the right way. You ain't going to pick up points against big sides against it.
It was easy for us against them.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they made us look better than what we actually was.
With Everton, I don't think that new striker looks like he's got a bit about him.
But you don't know if he's going to score goals.
I don't know.
Might be a good link-up player.
They've just really lacking quality. Everton. It's been if they do go down, it's been coming for about 3 years.
Well, we had the same problem. We flirted with relegation year after year, so on shit player after shit player.
6 years that we're on for.
Yeah.
The people who are taking over Everton have got Seville, Genoa, Hertha Standard Liège. The ones I heard about were Standard Liège. They were a good solid. But they've taken over and they've turned to shit.
Yeah, and they was.
So they've gone from standard to shit.
They turned them into Red Bull.
You're welcome.
Standard to shit.
Changing the question up slightly, then we've done relegation. Who's going to be your surprise package this year? Last year, to some degree, it was Brighton.
I think West Ham will do well this year.
I think they've spent that money wise.
Moyes is a funny fucker, isn't he? To be fair, you never know what they're going to do.
West Ham. When Moyes was at Everton, they had a good season and a bad one, a good season and a bad one. They had a bad season last season, so it says to me they're going to have a good one this year. They're in the Europa League.
He's an inconsistent manager, though.
That's what I mean.
If you look at
he knows how to win games and he knows how to set his team up, but they haven't started Europe.
The annoying thing about West Ham is they just always seem to be punching the other way because on paper.
But they've sorted some good players. I mean, James Ward-Prowse, how wide were you going for him? He's such a fantastic.
I mean, they've spent just
and
as
guarantees
much as
you,
haven't they, in the last 3 or
4
4 years, West Ham.
He guarantees you 15 goals a season from set pieces.
Yeah, they always tend just to buy the wrong player.
That is
a good question, to be fair.
The surprise package for me is going to be Brighton. Just get a pure fact that they lost some of their biggest players and they're still smashing teams.
I can see Brighton getting in the Champions League.
No, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
High scores in the Premier League.
Brighton? Yeah. They are a good sort to watch.
Every time they sell a player, it's like, they've lost their best player, or they've lost their names. They've only got their good recruitment that's left. And then you've got like Ferguson coming in scoring an hat-trick. Yeah. You've got 2 or 3 world beaters there. Mitoma.
Yeah. What should we do it? Should we go
pen swap?
Right, and now it's time for the fucking quiz. So we've got a bit of paper. You have to share pens, aren't you?
Yeah. So put a pen over here.
Right, yeah, put a pen over. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Is that all the pens we've got?
Yeah, 2 bits.
So you have one of them.
Can't you tell we just started?
You share with Stuart.
Oh, there, that's my pen. Where did that come from?
That's my pen.
That's yours.
That's my pen I'm looking for. Yeah, I've got a pen.
So, I'm really pleased with this quiz.
Look at me covering my
Right,
face.
and do you know what? I'm a bit annoyed that I'm doing the quiz because I've got to do it with you.
Go on then.
So, you ready? Okay. There's 5 questions. Write your answers down. What we'll do is at the end of the quiz, share your paper with each other. We'll mark each other's papers. I won't say the answers. I won't say the answers until we've done all the quiz. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Everybody ready?
Okay. Swap papers.
Can't give you answers half by
Question. Excuse me, Quizmaster's talking.
Covering my paper.
Man, ain't got a pen, bro.
Covering my
Right,
paper.
are you ready? Everybody ready? Always down looking. Question number 1. Aston Villa started off their first Premier League campaign in 92-93 with a 1-1 draw at Portman Road against Ipswich Town. Villa went on to draw their following 2 games, lose their 4th. Villa then picked up their first 3 points in their 5th game of the season, but who was the opponents?
What was he?
So basically, who do we pick our first 3 points up against? 1992, the first Premier League season. We did come second that year, but we had a bad start.
Was it away or home?
I'm not giving you any clues. The 5th game of the season, we got our first 3 points.
Quizmaster's a bit harsh, isn't it? He's a pen kid.
Share the pens. Here we go. You got an answer? You actually got an answer?
This is a guess.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking guess.
Right, and you're into question number 2. You got an answer?
Yeah, this is a wild guess.
Question number 2. In Villa's first season in the Championship in 2016-17, who wore the squad number 2?
What year?
16-17, the first season in the Championship. Who wore the squad number 2? I think I know that one.
Jesus Christ, I did these questions.
Hard questions, but entertaining radio. Podcast, whatever the fuck it is. You got an iPad?
No.
Give me the iPad! I'm Googling.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, difficult question.
It's not the you can't do that for this one.
Have you all got an answer?
I
You thought about it? I told you those good questions.
One the person I've put, I thought he'd come in just after we started the championship.
So basically, the person who won number 2 won it for the whole season. Have you all got an answer?
Right there.
Yeah. Have you?
I think I'm wrong though, actually.
Right. Are you ready for question number 3?
Funny.
Question number 3. Villa's 1977 League Cup final against Everton.
Only 40.
Only 40.
I'm going to know the answer.
Went to 2 replays.
What's that? Take it.
So Villa's 1977 League Cup final against Everton went to 2 replays. The question is, what was the 3 stadiums that the finals were played at?
Oh.
Well, so you get 3, you get a point for each.
They all played at different stadiums?
All different stadiums. So the first one went to, obviously, the first one's pretty basically obvious. But he went to 2 replays. Can you name each stadium? I'll give you a point for each.
Took an educated guess.
Everyone got an answer?
Hold on, son. Hold on. Back off, yeah. I'm still writing, yeah.
I don't think we're all going to blank on this test.
Ready?
I've now.
Okay. You reckon? Right, in question number 4.
Hold on, sweet cheeks.
Come on, it can't be that. Fucking hell, your man's fucking right, let's say ya. Right, in question number 4. Mine and Ronnie's hero, who is it? Mr. Sean Teal, wore the famous number 4 for Aston Villa. But can you name the club he signed him from?
Yes.
Can you?
Yes.
I'll be surprised if you get it right.
I know this one.
Do you want the quiz so far?
I know this one.
No, he went to, I'm thinking the team he went to after us.
I was 33.
Where did you sign him from? I'll tell you what, the summer of 1991 when Ron Atkinson come in.
Remember the old man said, when he come into the club, the old man thought, he ain't going to fucking do any good in defence. He's only 4 foot tall. And he said, he won everything in the air.
What a fucking player. We met him at Wembley, didn't we? What was the game, Ron? We met him at Wembley. The Derby game, really?
Derby.
Thunder thighs.
No, it was Fulham. Do you know actually?
It's Fulham.
I saw him at Sainsbury's in 4 to once, and he don't look right by the touch.
Do you listen to the Under the Kosh podcast? He's the next guest on Under the Kosh. Yeah. So, ready for question 4?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You got an answer for that?
Right there.
I reckon I got a 0 out of 4 so far.
I told you it was hard.
I might have got one of the stadiums, and I reckon that's the one beginning with W.
Are you ready, sure? You're rolling the fucking back.
I'm gutted if I got that one right.
Right, I'm going to give you question number 5.
Go on, mate.
So Villa have won 5 League Cups in their history. Yeah. Right. Now I'll give you the answer to one of these already. I want the 5 teams who've beaten each final. Okay. Do you want to understand what I'm asking for? And I'll give you a point for each question. So how many points have we got on offer here now? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 points on offer here. 12 points on offer. Not just this question. Is he Googling? No. People who Google pop quizzes and scum the earth.
Done. I was thinking of my last one.
The 5 opponents who've beaten League Cup finals since our formation.
I know this because my dad went to the first 4.
Well, it would have been you, would it? You never go.
The one was the last game you went to, weren't you?
I went to 94 and 96.
All got answers?
No,
I've got answers.
I'm going to write them down yet, mate.
Right.
I haven't got answers. I haven't got no more.
5 answers, I got 3.
Just guess them. Just guess them.
I'd rather take the 3 points.
So there's 12 points on offer. So let me count them again.
I'm actually
1,
2, 11 in that.
3, 11, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
1 each for the first
cheating,
2, 3 for number 3.
They're cheating, they
1
are.
for number 4, and
David
5
Platt's
for number
cheating.
5.
Let's just count how many we get first. No, because I'll guarantee no one's going to get to fucking 12. Or 11, whatever it is. Right, we all got answers?
Hold on.
Right there, I've got to get 2 more.
Man's still writing, bro. Are you confident? Who's confident?
No, not all.
I'm confident in the last.
No, but they're good questions. You happy with the
I've got
questions?
4, I'll be well
You happy with the questions?
I'm confident with the last 3.
I know I've got
The
2
first 2, no. The last 3, I'm confident. I'm 100%. The last
So what
3.
we'll do is in now, right? We'll swap papers with each other. We'll mark it.
Yeah, we have to put our names on there so we know who it is. Yeah.
Kevin Pro, age 39 and a half.
Yes, sir.
Can you swap papers?
Yeah,
I've still got a right one yet. Right.
What you want to do is as well, we're going to mark down how many points each of us got, and then we'll do a league table at the end. You got Stuart Sanson for number 2.
That's it.
Well, you swap papers with him.
Oh, yeah, you can have it.
Are you ready for the answers? Should we go for it? Yeah. So, question. Mate, I can't wait to hear answer number 2. Right, let's wait. Right, okay, you ready?
First question.
Question number 1. Who did Villa get their first 3 points against in the Premier League?
Guessed. So
hold on.
No. We'll say. I'll go like right. Liam said Man City.
Man City's incorrect. Stuart's gone Wimbledon. Incorrect.
Kev put Southampton.
Incorrect.
Ron Bon Jovi put Tranmere.
All got it fucking wrong. It was Sheffield United away. Gary Parker scored 2 screamers. Do you not remember that?
Nil point for the meat.
Nil point for everybody.
Nil point for Baz.
I can't wait to hear the answer to number 2. So question number 2.
What's cheap useless to the cruise?
I cannot wait. Question number 2 was
Gary Scholes.
Question number 2 was sorry, I've had a few brands. In Villa's first season of the Championship, 2016-17, who wore the squad number 2?
Tommy.
So what's Ronnie got?
James Chester.
Incorrect. What's Kev got?
Alan Hutton.
Incorrect.
Chris Price.
That's like 1990.
You're only off about 20 years. That's a good guess. So what did Lerma answer? Nathan Baker is the wrong answer. How the fuck has he got that?
Put Tommy, what's his name? But I couldn't remember his
Well, I'm going to Google it.
Nathan Baker's
I thought Michael Richards was
the magic hats.
He threw a brick and he
needed the fucker back.
Hey! Anyway, so shut the door because the neighbours.
Get
Get a point. Your man's in the lead. How the fuck? That's a good guess.
Shows the standard of the competition.
Good fucking guess. So the question
That's
number
not
3.
a guess. You don't guess Nathan Baker.
What's he doing?
That was knowledge.
Hutton come later, didn't he, in the Championship?
Probably working at Heron or something.
He's a baker.
I heard he was a mortgage advisor.
Baker's a baker.
Anyway, question number 3. Villa's 1977 League Cup final against Everton. It's a 2 replays. So name the 3 stadiums.
Okay, Stuart's put
Go on.
Wembley,
Yes.
Hillsborough,
Yes.
Old Trafford.
3 points to Stuart. Mark him down on there.
Boom.
3 points. Kevin, talk to me. What's Ronnie got?
Wembley, Old Trafford, Anfield.
2 points for Ronald.
2 points.
What did Kev get?
Wembley, Highbury and Hillsborough.
2 points.
Oh,
The meat got Anfield, Wembley, Old Trafford.
2 points for the meat.
The
meat. So well done everybody for that one. Question number 4. Sean
Both of
Toole.
us wrong.
This is the Sean Toole question. Where did he sign from?
Tranmere, Ronnie's got.
Unlucky. Wrong answer. What's Kev got? No.
Stuart's put Bournemouth.
Bournemouth is the right answer.
I was going to say Bournemouth, but I thought that's where I went after.
What did Liam get?
But he went to Tranmere after, didn't
Stourport or Southport.
No, Bournemouth's the right
Did
answer.
he not play for Stourport?
Did he get to-
He did play.
he? Did he get to Tranmere? Did he get to Tranmere after?
His bargain
think he
season
played
from
for
Bournemouth,
Tranmere.
mate. I remember it.
I was going to say Bournemouth, but I thought that's who he went to after.
He's from Liverpool, but I think he played for Southport.
Did he put Man U?
Yeah, that's why I put South.
So we
Yeah,
count
right
up
answer,
everyone's
just do
points
it
because
again.
this is the big question at the end.
Stuart's got.
Count up everyone's
Number
points
one.
because it's the big question at the end.
Stuart's in the lead.
Four.
Are you sure? How many Stuart got?
Meat's got 3.
Stuart's got 4.
How many you got, Ron?
2.
Two.
Right, I can't. So the last question.
Age is
So-
the winner in this one then.
5 points up for grabs here. I want the League Cup opponent winning teams that we've beaten in League Cup finals.
Right, do you want to go Stuart's answers
Right,
first?
give me Stuart's answers first.
Tottenham,
Right. Incorrect.
Norwich,
Correct.
Everton,
Correct.
Man United,
Correct.
Leeds.
4 points for Stuart. Stuart, what's Liam got?
Leeds, Man United, Everton.
3 points for Liam.
All right, I can only get 3.
Kev's
So,
got
Kev,
Norwich, Everton, Leeds, Man United, Sunderland.
4 points to Kev.
I don't know who the Sunderland one
I'm going to tell you anyway. So what's Ron?
Leeds, Man U, Everton, and then he's got Stoke and Arsenal.
Incorrect. So 3 points. So the actual we actually beat. The first one was Rotherham United.
I only put Stoke because we're a founding member
That's
of
the
the
first
fucking
ever
league.
one. We
Rotherham.
lost the second one, didn't we?
Yeah.
against
So
the Blues?
Norwich. Yeah, that's 1963.
So-
So Rotherham, Norwich City in 75.
No, yeah, 75 and then
Never
76.
We
got
actually,
that
I
in
think,
million,
no,
yeah.
was it 73? We might, do you know, we lost to Tottenham in 74. I think then it was Everton, Man United and Leeds. So,
6 for Kev.
what's everyone got?
Fucking
Right,
bottom.
Stuart has got 8 points.
8 points. What's
Jesus
Liam got?
Christ.
6.
I've got 6.
I've got 5.
So Stuart's the winner.
You're welcome.
Yes, Big Baz.
Yeah, you're welcome, lads.
So
Well done, Barry
Don't
Oakley.
go to a game,
Barry Oakley. Barry the bastard.
This is a bloke-
Frauds again.
Barry the bastard, the biggest armchair fan in the world.
This is the bloke who puts down in Atkinson for a score every fucking week.
Holiday Baz.
Chris Price.
He only comes from November to February.
So that was a quiz.
Who's Chris Price?
Yeah, the ball. He got goals about 50 years old.
Chrissy Price. When he gets the ball, he's bound to score.
Chrissy Price.
No, he was it. He's about his hair.
He's a bit tall. He looked like a bit taller than Alan
No,
Rice.
that was Carlos Quella.
He's got no hair, but we don't care. Crazy Price.
Did they sing it?
So well done everybody for the quiz. That was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was good. That was. I
Pete
like
stuck
that.
out the end of the bed or something.
If you're interested in hearing more from us, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube and Spotify under the handle The Villa Law Podcast. Thanks for listening. Keep your ears out for some more.